Hello family, my name is Moses B. Arthur. Welcome to my YouTube channel, the hub of constant, consistent value. Today I bring you another insightful content on something I call how modeling affects your financial destiny and your financial success. How modeling affects your financial destiny and your financial success. Now, there are various ways in which we are programmed and we are conditioned. If you've been following my body of work for some time now, I'm sure you probably know the various ways in which we are programmed and conditioned by now. Now, modeling is one of the ways in which we are programmed. And for the context of tonight's teaching and for the context of, I use the word tonight because we're always recording from the studios at night. It's currently 2 a.m. here and we are actually recording in the studios because we're always passionate about seeing lives being bettered and about people coming in contact with the truths that we have to share. And so that's how come you hear me saying tonight a lot in the videos, because we usually record in the night. However, back to the conversation, it's the fact that, for the subject matter of money, remember I said that we're looking at how modeling affects your financial success and your financial destiny. Big question is, what are the things you saw your parents do when it came to the subject matter of money? Were your parents shrewd investors? Were they overspenders? Were they people who were very conservative with money? Were your parents people who used to take a risk, or they are the people who not take a risk at all? Growing up in your home, were your parents people who, whenever the subject matter of money came up, it was either bringing joy or it was either bringing bitterness? Now, when we talk about modeling is what you saw when you were growing up. So one would wonder, why are all of these questions important? Why is MBA taking time off to ask these questions? Have you ever heard the saying that monkey see, monkey do? Because the truth is that the apple does not fall far from the tree. As kids, and I say this and I usually tell parents, listen to me if you are a parent, and the beauty is that if you are watching this content, some way, somehow, you're going to grow and you may want to have kids, or you will have kids. And so whether you're a parent or not, this is actually a truth that you need to know. It is very, very profound and it is very, very important. Now, a father or parents are the most exalted soul to their children. I take it again. A father or parents are the most exalted soul to their parents. A child learns how to dream first because their father is a dreamer. A child learns how to think. A child learns how to do their stuff based off of what they see their parents do. And so in some homes, kids love reading because their father own libraries. In some homes, the kids will grow up being people who love music and who do music. Obviously, you'd see somebody like Stoneboy's daughter, CJ, and there are videos of her where she's listening to beats and she's coming up with her own rhythm. I've seen a couple of her videos and every single time it gets me smiling. But you see, as a young girl and as a child, she's constantly seeing her father in a particular work mode of recording music. And so by reason of the principle and the programming of modeling, she's just recreating what she's seen her father do. My very good family friends, the Frimpong family, Michelle and her husband, and my wife one time was telling me about how that she had visited them and their daughter was busily vibing to Alpha Hour replay and all of that, because constantly in the night she sees her parents praying Alpha Hour as a young girl, and so that is what she actually replicates. And so modeling is so paramount that we do not actually see or pay a lot of attention to. If we knew this as parents, or if we knew this as young persons coming up, we'll be very careful what we choose to model our lives after. Remember that I said modeling is what you see or what you are seeing. So for lots of you who are even watching me today, Gen Z folks, whatever generation you find yourself coming in from, a lot of you are doing things because you are seeing your friends do them. You are modeling yourself after someone else. I have a lot of young people who follow me and my body of work, and they model themselves after MBA because MBA did this, MBA did that. I have a mentee of mine in Kumasi called Michael, and I did a photo shoot one time where I had my ash jacket suit all over my neck, And Michael does a shoot and actually does the same thing. He models the same thing and sends it to me and said, I've been following you and I've been following your journey so much such that I even had to do a photo shoot and do it the same way you did it. That is modeling right there. And so whether you like it or not, it is playing an integral role in our generation today and in our society. And so the earlier we give attention to it and choose to work on it such that, we make sure we are putting out things that a lot of young people can model the right way, then we are far-fetched from the answer. Now, there's something that I heard some time ago. It was a story actually that my father was telling me when I was growing up, and he used that to actually put in perspective how modeling is and the reason why he would do certain things in front of us and the reason why he would not do certain things in front of us. Now, my dad told me a story and I want to share it with you guys. There was a story of a man who actually married a lady, and when he got married to the lady, they used to live together, beautiful young couple. And whenever the woman will actually be cutting fish, she would cut a greater part of the tail away and cut a greater part of the head away. And every single time she used to do that, the husband used to wonder, because then at the end of the day, you're taking a greater part of the meat or the fish away. And so how is that possible? And so one time they were having dinner and the husband asked the wife, he said, why in the world do you cut a greater part of the fish? And she was like, I don't know, I saw my mother do it. And interestingly, the next day they had their mother, his mother-in-law, the lady's mother, actually visiting. And so the woman visits, and when the woman visits, the man was so curious, and so he says, in-law, I noticed that whenever your daughter is making fish, she cuts a greater part of the fish away and she fries the rest. And I want to understand, when I spoke to her, she told me that she learned it from you. She saw you do it, so she did the same. And interestingly, his in-law says, oh, I also saw my mother do it. And they were like, you also saw your mother do it? Okay, then let's call grandma and find out. So interestingly, they call grandma, and grandma says, oh, I used to cut a greater part of the fish away because our saucepan was small. Now, it tells you two things. Is the fact that in life, you do not just want to be doing because people are doing. You want to take time off and question. Ever heard me say the statement that a questioning mind becomes an answer-providing mind? A questioning mind becomes a ruling mind. And so do not just copy and follow what people are doing. Understand, why is this person calling himself this? Why is this person doing this way? I have people who model mentees who model their things after me, and they've not as much as even come close to want to find out, MBA, how do you do this? What is the spirit behind this thing you do? What is the spirit behind this thing you see? It is super, 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 super important. Then on the flip of it, aside the questioning bit, is the fact that we are products of the things that we see. And so I want to ask you, if you're listening to me and if you're watching this content, I want to find out from you, what are the things you modeled yourself after, or what are the things you are modeling yourself after concerning your finances? What are the things you are modeling yourself after concerning your money? Are you an investor? Are you somebody who runs away from investing? Could it be that all of this is as a result of how you were programmed? Unfortunately for us today, we live in a world where it is not just our programs, it's not just, our parents who are the exalted souls in our lives that we learn after. By reason of social media, people are modeling things after all kinds and all sorts and all manners of persons without even understanding their why. And so it is super, super, super important. Again, if you want to deal with modeling concerning your financial destiny and concerning your financial success, you need to bring yourself into a place of awareness. And so the first way you're going to do this is to bring yourself into a place of awareness. And so when you bring yourself into a place of awareness, you want to take time off and write as many incidents you saw with your eyes concerning your parents or concerning your guardians or whatever thing that you experienced by means of what you saw concerning the subject matter of money. You want to take time off and list them down and then now disassociate from it. So you want to bring yourself into a place where, if you are watching this, I want you to type in the comment section I. So you type I. In this case, my name is Moses Biata. So I, Moses Biata, I disassociate from the way my parents were dealing with money based off of how I saw it. It was their way, I choose my own way. And so I want you to declare with me in that comment section that it was your parents' way. You choose your own way, because remember that I said you are the captain of your own ship, and it is up to you to make sure that destiny happens for you and destiny happens to you. And so I hope this content has been insightful. Modeling is so powerful. What are you seeing? Remember that the eyes are the gateways to the citadel of your mind. And so what you see is very paramount. Hear me and hear me, dear young person listening to me. 99% of your life will change if you shift what you are seeing and what you are focusing on. 99% of your life will change if you shift what you are seeing and what you are focusing on. This is super important. What are you focusing on? Who are you focusing on, and why are you even focusing on that person? Why are you even seeing the things you're seeing and modeling yourself after that person or after whatever thing it is you're seeing? It is super important. You want to go back, do a self-audit, and work this out for your very own self, most importantly, for your financial destiny and freedom. My name is Moses Biata. You want to take time off, subscribe to this YouTube channel, share this video link to a friend to be of a blessing to them. And as always, I'm sending you a lot of love and light. Cheers, guys.